today I am a little sick. I've come down with kind of a nasty cold, which is pretty rare for me. It almost never happens because I like to think that I've got my immune system pretty dialed in. But today I thought I would share some of the things that I do when I do get sick to try and reduce the length of time. Some of them may be old wives' tales, some of them do have some evidence to back them up. For me, it just helps me make me feel like I'm actually doing something to make this cold go away faster. So number one is rest. I always find that lots of people will take the drugs, continue on going to work. This is super counterproductive though because it gets other people sick, number one. And number two, a cold that could have lasted 24 to 48 hours now maybe will drag on for weeks or turn into something like chronic bronchitis or a sinus infection, which you need to get antibiotics for. Two, hydrate. Everyone knows this. It helps loosen up secretions, helps get rid of some of that. Just really, it thins the mucus, so it helps you bring it up easier. This is something that a lot of people don't maybe do as often, but oil of oregano, I think, is super helpful. It tastes horrible. It gives you like this pizza taste in your mouth, but if you put it under your tongue and then you take a big swig of juice and then another swig of juice, you don't taste it at all afterwards. It's a really strong anti-inflammatory, what's the word I'm looking for? Obviously, I have no brain right now because I'm sick, but basically it helps boost your immune system. A clinical teacher of mine actually told me about it, and ever since I started doing it, it works like a dream. So oil of oregano under the tongue a few times a day with some juice, 100% recommend. Another one that I do really recommend as well would be taking some oral zinc. You can just get some at your grocery store. It's kind of just another one of those immune boosters. They give it to kids in third world countries actually to help boost their immune systems for GI. I'm not a huge fan of like the cold FX, ginseng. I'm sure they're not doing any harm, but I just think for the bang for your buck, doing other home remedies like hydrating, resting, and maybe some zinc and vitamin C are plenty enough. The other one is like the lemon and honey water. I just love it. For me, that's like something I only drink when I'm sick, but honey actually is an antibacterial as well, and it also is a prebiotic, so it can help balance out those gut buddies a little bit, as well as maybe help clear some bacteria out. I'm not entirely sure if that's how that works, but either way, it just makes your drink taste good. And some good vitamin C from some lemon or lime from a natural source is always good too. So those are a few of my tricks for when you're sick under the weather. Let me know if it helps at all, and hopefully I'm on the mend in the next day or two, and stay healthy. Bye.